Okay, make another instructional video how to do a little card trick. This one you have to have a rigged deck for. Hate to do that. What you have to do is take a card from another deck, and for teaching purposes I'm going to be using ones very obvious. This is a black card. Not the actual color of it, but the back of it. It's black. These got obviously blue and white. So when you actually do this trick, you want to get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, if you're using bicycle, if you're using blue one, use the red one, because you see this margin of error, and most of these could be red or blue. So what you do is find the card. This one happens to have been the six of spades. I just grabbed it. So then you want to go through your deck, and this is before the people see it, of course. Find your six of spades. It's right there. Now, what you do at this point is you put the six of spades from the original deck, see, blue one, put it on the bottom, and you've got the other six of spades, and you put it on the very bottom below that. So you see you've got two sixes of spades. Now when you do this, this first part is where you have to automatically start being kind of careful. You spread them out, but you don't spread them out totally perfectly. Spread them out kind of messily like this, and if you can, try to have this card at the end covering that. Like you see, I'm going to have it stick out just a tiny bit for teaching purposes. Like I said, you see this is the black card, but when you spread it out, have it so that it's kind of covering it up, either covering it up or off to the edge like the other ones. Then you see, people see this and they're fairly convinced, you know, it's a regular old card deck. Tell them to pick a card. Any card they want. They pick this one. And I'm going to show it to the camera. I'm not going to see it myself. See, what card happens to be. They're going to hang on to that card. You see, I've got it sitting here. You take the deck, straighten it up, and you say, okay, I'm going to start going through the cards. You tell me when to drop it off. So what you do is you pick up some from the bottom, like this, and start dropping them on top, but dropping the ones the very top on top there. So you kind of get going like this. Let's say they tell you here to stop. They put their card there. You see, I still haven't seen that card. And you put yours on top of it like this. And then you say the magic words, hemp necklace. And you say, now your card has revealed itself to me. And you spread it out. And now you can see the other card. You see, that's my card that I rigged in there. It's black. Whereas yours, it'll be red, so you'll have to fan it out a little bit better, or blue, whatever. And then you take it and half up the deck so this one's on top. Now remember, this one is the six of spades. And when you half up the deck, see, since that one's on top, the other six of spades is on the bottom here. So in this one you have to straighten up the deck and say, okay, this card is evidently yours as it has shown itself to me. And then you do something that's been used by magicians and bored kids alike for hundreds of years, or ever since card tricks were created. It's called the double lift. You don't just pick up the card like that and be like, was that your card? Because it's not going to be their card. What you can do is have it squared up and grab it with your fingertips. But when you grab it, you actually pick up the top two cards. So you say, is that your card? And yes, it's going to be their card. So the card they drew happened to have been the Queen of Diamonds. Now you want to be sure not to pick up too many, which would still look fairly convincing, but is the wrong card. You want to pick up just the top two. And you don't want to have it kind of be like this, because they're going to see that. You don't want to pick up multiple ones. And what really helps is if you kind of bend it, because that takes away a lot of that empty space. Bend it and be like, is that your card? They'll say yes. You put it back down, and they won't think twice of that. Put it back down, you just pick up just the black card, which now is the six of spades. So that's off to the side. And the Queen of Diamonds, which is their card, original card, is still up here. Then what you do is you have their card off to the side, and you take this half and put it on top of the other one, so that the six of spades from the original deck is still there. And you do the same thing as when you're shuffling it the other time. You say, okay, tell them, okay, I'm going to try that one more time. Here, let me see. So you start going through them the way you did, dropping them off from the top, and you say, now tell me when to stop, and the bottom card will be your card. They say stop. So you show them the bottom card, which is the 6 of spades. Now you don't let them see it. You kind of turn away, you're like, okay, this is your card. And they're like, alright, that's my card. They memorize it, and then now, you obviously don't know where in the deck where the 6 of spades is. You say, oh well, say the magic words, hemp bracelet, and then you spread them out. When you spread them out, look kind of confused, because a good magic trick, a way that makes magic tricks look great sometimes, is if they think that you've screwed up. So you're like, oh crap, I don't know what I did wrong, your card didn't reveal itself, I'm sorry. And then if it's red, you say the only blue card. If it's blue, you say the only red card. In this case, I'll say, well, the only black card here is this one. And then when you pick it up, it's the 6 of spades. Whereas they thought it was their original card, which is the Queen of Diamonds, because you did that double lift. But when you put it down, you just put that original one down so that their card would be back up here. And they would see, you know, you could say to them, keep an eye on that card if you want. And you say you obviously didn't touch that card. You obviously didn't touch this card. And that was their card. So it takes some practice to get the double lift thing down. But after about 5 minutes, you should have that down pretty well. Like you see the top card, Ace of Diamonds, second card, King of Clubs. And you just put it down. You have to have the deck really squared up though. Have it down, pick up, there's their card. And that's the second card trick I'm showing you tonight.